It is 4:09 on your hometown station, KHTS. I never have breakfast. I never have breakfast. I never have a good lunch.
Tomorrow you should have a good breakfast.
I know. Do you know whose voice that is? Well, you really shouldn't, because he doesn't work here. But that is the voice of Jim Kross, retired assistant fire chief for LA County Fire Department, still involved,
Yes.
right? Semi-retired.
Heavy on the county, too.
Yeah, right. Heavy on the county, still involved with public relations. And they've got an event coming up. You can help your stomach as well as your local community. It's the Tip-A-Fire event at Crazy Otto's Diner in Canyon Country on the corner of Soledad and Whites Canyon Road. And he's joining me in studio right now to discuss the event. Jim, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having us here. Really appreciate KHTS and all they do for the community.
Of course.
So thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. Is this the first year of the Tip-A-Firefighter event?
It is in Santa Clarita that I'm aware of it. Certainly with our organization it is. The foundation's only a couple of years old, and this is the first Tip-A-Firefighter event we've had down here.
How involved were you in creating the LA County Fire Department Foundation?
Well, I'm one of the founding members.
Cool.
I came back to work part-time for the fire chief back in 2014 to highlight a special project. We talked the other day about Fire Safety Town. That's what drew me back. And then after being here for a year, we realized we needed a foundation to be able to accept donations for any of the work that we were going to be committed to. And so we created the foundation, got our 501c3 nonprofit status, and got into business. But that opened up a whole world, not just Fire Safety Town for the future, but it also opened up the opportunity to collect funds to support communities' education. You can see here from Fire and Life Safety. So we deal with any issue that the fire department wants to do in terms of training the community.
The Safety Town camps. I know you guys had one this summer. What was the turnout like for that?
Okay, well, that is totally different.
Oh, it is.
And
okay.
I mentioned that the other day. I'm thankful for Susan Russell and her organization. That's the Optimist Club that does Safety Towns every summer. This is, I believe, their third year, and they're week-long camps, and I think they put about 100 kids per week through.
Cool.
So they probably got in the neighborhood, I would have guessed, about 300 kids this summer that got to go to their safety towns. So it's a good thing, and that's what we're trying to do, only we're going to create a permanent facility that school districts as well as the public can use for educating children.
Awesome. So talk to me about this Tip-A-Firefighter event coming up tomorrow, Saturday, August 18th, 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. Local firefighters going to be helping out the wait staff, eh?
They are. Yeah,
How many?
We have some of the local companies showing up at 8 o'clock to help deliver food, pour drinks, welcome folks, just be able to interact with the public, and the public certainly will be able to interact with their local firefighters, not under emergency conditions. So
Yeah,
that's
right.
always fun.
They can handle the heat, literally. They're cool under pressure, but does anyone have wait staff experience on the team?
I don't know.
Yeah, we got to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll have to find out tomorrow.
Now, is it just the tips that are going towards the foundation, or is a percentage of the total?
It's just tips.
Okay.
Now, I guess on the positive side, we did this out in Lancaster at the Crazy Ottos in Lancaster, and the company actually matched a little bit of that, so that was very nice, but there's no expectation of that. So we're just, again, asking the folks if they feel the desire to support this to, tip a firefighter. There'll be envelopes on the tables, and there'll be some giveaways there.
Cool.
And, it should be a good time.
Now, I've never been to Crazy Otto's, but I love a diner. I went on the website, and my mouth is salivating. I skipped breakfast. I barely had a lunch today, but.
No, it's a fantastic restaurant. I got to say this. I was there this morning in Lancaster with
Were
one
you
of our
really?
board members having breakfast with our wives.
What'd you get?
I got a half order of bacon and eggs, and it was still too much to eat. They're known for their portions.
Oh, is that right?
So
Yeah,
be
right.
careful, but it was great.
You a coffee man?
Only in the morning, 1 cup, and that's it.
Yeah,
so I guess I'm not really a coffee guy.
Hey, somewhat. Now, I've never been to a fire station. I've seen it portrayed on the movies. It seems like a very communal environment. People watching TV, hanging out, lifting weights. I'm sure nobody ever skips breakfast there. Am I right?
Yeah, they don't. But the climate anymore in the station is really to eat healthy and to take care of yourself. And so that's changed from when I first came on. It was a little bit more home style cooking. But now the guys eat and gals fairly healthy now. So and really their day, sometimes what you see on TV is this, sitting around blue chairs, lifting weights, doing their thing. They have a schedule from 8 to 5 that they have to follow. They have to exercise in the morning. They have to clean the station. They certainly go shopping for the day. In the midst of all this, of course, they're doing runs. There's at least a 2-hour drill each day to keep their skills sharp.
Right.
So it's a full day. And like I say, you pack in responses in the middle of that. And after 5 o'clock, they're allowed to kind of engage in some of the things they want to do. They can read, they could study, they could watch TV.
Yeah.
But again, they're ready for responses as well. And so many of the stations are running 24 hours a day.
Wow.
They are up 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes they're up all night, depending on the jurisdiction that they're in. So they're earning their money. Trust me.
I mean, especially now, it seems like we are in the midst of one of the wildest California wildfire seasons ever.
It's been bad. A lot of fatalities, more than I've seen in my career in one fire season.
Which brings me back to this Safety Town program that you're creating through the LA County Fire Department Foundation, because a lot of these safety tips, when you tell it when you're a parent, I'm not a parent,
Right.
but I can imagine as a kid hearing the tips from your parents, it could be one ear out the other, but hearing it from fire officials,
absolutely.
the safety
And
experts.
a facility like this,
Exactly.
It's just, in fact, we're trying to replicate a program that has been and continues to be conducted in Frisco, Texas, of all places. In fact, if you saw the site plan of this, it looks just like Frisco, except we've added an adult education building as well, because we want to reach the whole community. But when we flew in there to check that out, we were in line at a local restaurant, barbecue place, of course.
Of course.
Behind a couple, and I just introduced ourselves. Hey, my name's Jim. Is this a good restaurant? We've never been there before. And they said, oh, this is our favorite. We're coming from another city, from Plano, to drive up here because this is our favorite. And they reciprocated. So we've never been here. Do you live in the area? He said, no, we're firefighters from Los Angeles. She goes, you're coming here for Fire Safety Town, aren't you?
They knew right away.
Yes, we are. And she talked about the program, and the beauty of that was, she said, our students got to come up here because there were some openings on one of the programs. And she says, what happens is they bring that home and talk up around the dinner table about the safety events. So not only are the children in the program actually getting excited about it, but they're bringing it home and talking to their siblings and to their parents. So the education continues to spread even when they leave the facility. So that's what I'm excited about this.
We're talking to Jim Kross, he's retired now, but he was the assistant fire chief for LA County Fire Department. That's county fire department. He made a point off air to mention it's county, not city.
And we love our city.
Yeah, right.
Folks, but
Of course. He's still involved with the LA County Fire Department, this time involved in public relations. You're retired. You're out of the game. How long until you got back in?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So you had a mini retirement.
I did.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Right.
But this, quite
Did
honestly...
you get bored a little bit?
No.
Did you try to pick up any odd
Nope.
jobs?
Nope. I was plenty busy with grandkids and with honeydews around the house.
Okay.
So.
Did you take up golf or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Maybe in the next life.
Maybe.
Anyway, he's talking to us, of course, about the Tip-A-Firefighter event that is going on tomorrow, 8 a.m. till noon at Crazy Otto's Diner. If you don't know, it's in Santa Clarita, in Canyon Country, right on the corner of Soledad and Whites Canyon. You can come meet your local firefighters as they help serve the customers during this one-day fundraising event. No tip is too small, and
That's true.
hey, no tips too large. We're not going to turn down any large tips. Jim, thank you so much for coming in and
thanks
talking
for
to us
having
about
me.
the event.
I
Is there a
appreciate
website for the LA County Fire
There is.
Department Foundation?
There is www.lacfdf.org.
FDF. There we go.
.org. Yeah.
Awesome. Best of luck tomorrow, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck moving forward with the foundation, with the Safety Town, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon, getting updates on that.
Absolutely.
And again, best of luck tomorrow. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
He's Jim Kross. Go check it out tomorrow at Crazy Otto's, 8 a.m. till noon. Corner of Soledad Canyon and Whites Canyon Road. Time for a quick break. Stay tuned. Traffic on the 8s is coming up right after these words.